Shalom, this is Hakham Melech Rachmiel ben Yaakov coming to you live from Tiberias in northern Israel. And we are here at the gravesite of the Rambam, Rabbi Moshe ben Maimon, who was born in Cordoba, Spain in 1138 CE. He was one of the most vicious critics, one could say enemies, of the Karaites, although eventually in 1166 CE he settled in Fustat, which is modern-day Cairo, where he encountered a large Karaite population. In fact, approximately 40% of all Jews in Fustat were Karaites, and he softened his views a little bit, saying that Rabbinical Jews could marry Karaites under certain circumstances, and that Rabbinical Jews could drink the wine of Karaites because Karaites are not outright idol worshippers. Thank you very much, Mr. Rambam. I wish I could say the same about so many Rabbinical Jews. As you see here, we see Rabbinical Jews praying at the grave of the Rambam. I hope they're not asking the Rambam for advice, because this would be an outright violation of the law in the Torah, which is lo tidrashu al metim, do not request advice from the dead. However, what we want to do now is we want to read what the Rambam said about the Karaites in his seminal work, the Mishnah Torah, and we are reading from chapter Mamrin, which is the chapter about heretics. That's us, the Karaites, and this is Halacha 3. Mish eno modeh b'torah sheba'al peh, anyone who does not accept the truth of the rabbinical so-called oral law. Zaken mamrei ha'amur b'torah, eno zaken mamrei ha'amur b'torah, is not like a rebellious elder that's spoken about in the Torah, which has a lighter punishment than someone like a Karaite. Ela harei zeh bechlal ha'apikorsin, but rather this is an outright heretic. Umittato b'chol adam, and any person is allowed to just walk up to such a heretic, such a Karaite, and kill him. That's what the Rambam says. In the next sentence, he says, Miachar nitparsem shehu kofer b'torah sheba'al peh, after it becomes known that he is a denier of the rabbinical quote-unquote oral law, moridim oto velo ma'alin, we are allowed to throw him into a pit, and if we find him in a pit, we have no obligation to save him. So needless to say, the Rambam is quite an enemy of the Karaites. Well, all I could say to you, Mr. Rambam, is I'm alive. I'm a proud Karaite, Choser b'Tanach, Tanachic Jew here in the land of Israel, and you are dead.